Namaste, I am Vaishali Siddharam Shakapure from GRGC Muddebihar. Now I am going to explain you applet in Java. Okay, here this is the eighth session in which I am going to explain the applets in Java. Overview in this particular session we will look overview life cycle of that applet and its example. Okay. Here Applet is a Java program that runs in a web browser or a applet viewer. Defines in a Java applet and Java AWT packages. Java AWT packages used mainly for embedding the interactive features in web pages. Unlike applications, applet do not have a main method. Here, applet is a special type of program that is embedded in a web pages to generate the dynamic content. It runs inside the browser and works at client side. Here, advantages of applets are there. Here, there are many advantages of applet that are as follows. First one is it works at a client side, so less response time, and it is a secured because it is not a client server type. It can be executed by the browser running under many platforms, including Linux, Windows, Mac OS, etc. That means any kind of operating system we can execute this applet programs. Drawback of applet is plugin is required at client browser to execute the applet. Here applet lifecycle I will going to explain now. First method is that init method. Here five different stages we have to pass for this particular executing this applet class. First method is that init. Okay, init is nothing but called once when applet is initialized. Start method called every time applet start or resumes. Stop method called when applet is stopped or paused. Destroy method called when applet is removed from the memory. Paint for called redraw the applet output. That means showing the message we have to use here paint method. In Java, we use the system.out.println. Here, we have to use the applet paint method. Okay. Here, graphically or diagrammatically, in detail view, I will going to explain the applet. Here, hierarchy of applet is first in life cycle. First, applet is initialized, then it started, then applet is painted, then applet is stopped, then applet is destroyed. Okay, these five methods are there. Hierarchy is the when object is initialized is nothing but we create the object. When started is nothing but we have to add the component to that particular applet. Then we have to add the container classes to add those components to that particular component. Then we have to show that panel. Then applet is there. Then JApplet is there. Life cycle method for the applet are here we have to import the packages called as Java Applet class. For lifecycle method and Java AWT component class provide the one lifecycle method for the applet. Java Applet class gives the four methods called as init, started, painted, and stop, destroyed. Here initialization, started, stop, and destroy are the method of the applet class, and painted is the method of that AWT class. Here the first we have to take the object, then we have to add the component, then we have to give the containers to that particular component, then we have to do one frame or a panel, then we have to execute the applet and then JApplet because we are using the swing as well. For creating any applet, Java applet class must be inheritance. It provides the four lifecycle methods or applet. First one is public void method used to initialize the applet. Here, next one is the public void start invoke after the init method or browser is maximized. It is used to start the applet. Public void stop method is there. It is used to stop the applet. It is invoked when applet is stopped or browser is minimized. Public void destroy. It is used to destroy the applet. It is invoked only once. Applet class hierarchy. Here, first Java language object is there, then Java AWT components are there, then Java AWT containers are there, then Java AWT panel is there, Java AWT applet is there, then Java X Swing JApplet is there. This is the extension for this particular applet class. Swing version is there. Java AWT class component. Here, first public void paint is there. It is used to paint the applet. It provides the graphic classes object that can be used for drawing the oval, rectangle, or arc. A simple example for applet by HTML file. Here, to execute the applet by HTML file, create an applet and compile it. After that, create an HTML file and place the applet code in a HTML file. Now click the HTML file. Here, first Java program we have to create for executing this applet program. Here I have imported the applet package. Then I have imported the graphics because we are using the paint function. Then public class first extends applet because we are now going to see the applet classes. Here void paint graphics G. Okay, graphics class is there. There I have created the object as well. And then I have used the method for the g dot draw string. What the kind of string I want to draw? Welcome. Then 150 and this is width and length is there. Here, class applet life cycle extends applet. Public void init, public void start, public void paint method is there, public void stop method is there, public void destroy method. Whichever I have explained in a life cycle of applet. Here, same example is there in HTML file. That is the Java file. Now this is the HTML file. Here I have to mention in comment applet code first dot class. Okay, because here name of the Java file is first. Here mention the same name. First dot class width is 300. 300 applet is there. Okay. Here, to execute the applet by applet viewer tool, write in the command prompt. Okay. Here, compilation is the same as Java compilation is there. Java C first dot Java. Then for execution, I need to write the applet viewer first dot Java. Okay. Difference. Next is difference between the Java applet and application program. Okay, Java applet and Java applications are there. Inherit from the applet and it is optional. Inheritance we can't base depends on us that we are using or not. Next is memory requirement. For applet, Java application requirement plus web browser requirement. We have to put for the memory. Here the minimal Java application requirement for distribution, we need the linked via the HTML and the transported via the HTTP, loaded from the file system or by the custom class loading process. Okay, we just when Java application file is created, we just create the folder and that particular folder we have to store it. For this, we need the HTML for because we are using the tags of that HTML. Then environmental input, browser client location and the size parameter embedded in the host HTML document. Here command line parameters we needed. Next method expected by the virtual machine. Init method we need, start stop method we need. Here the main method is the only one method for that particular application. For this we need the 5 different kind of methods for applet. For typical application, public access order entry. For creating the static web pages, we need the applet. Here, for connecting the network server or multimedia kiosk, we need this particular Java application. Here is the example for this example using the parameter in applet. Here I have taken the applet, extend applet. Here paint method I have called get parameter like a message. Okay. Here dot string. Here I have passed that string object over here. Here I have created the my applet. Okay. My applet.html file. Here I have taken the HTML tag, then body tag, then applet tag is there. There I have used the use param here. Whatever class name is there, same class name I have to take over here. then I have to mention here. Then again, message or whatever message I want to pass, I have to pass over here. Then value should be given. Welcome to Applet. Now, summary for this particular session, whatever we have learned, we will going to summarize over here. Applet are a Java program that run in a browser or applet viewer. Flow a specific life cycle. Init, start, stop, destroy, and paint is the life cycle of this particular applet class. Useful for web-based graphical program through the outdated, though it is outdated, replaced in a modern application by Java WebStart and the Java Apex. Thank you for listening this particular session. We will meet in the next session.